Good afternoon, or good evening, rather. And you're joining Zemrah, and here's the life with Zemrah and Ed. And we're so glad to be here as always at IntellectualRadio.com. And all you have to do if you want to view our shows is go to Here's the Life with Zemrah. And Ed, go to IntellectualRadio.com. YouTube, of course, and then pull us up and you can see our shows. Matter of fact, we just had the lovely Audrey K on last week talking about dreams, which was very, very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. And then the week before that, we had Prince Asiel talking about life, hope, and some of his life and the reason why he was chosen to become an icon in Indigo's Black legacy of 110 of our great people that we can be so proud of. So we've been having some really, really good guests. We have hopefully a very special guest coming to join us next week, which will be just phenomenal if I can get him to agree to come.
Yeah, we do have some great guests.
Yeah, we do.
You got to tune in.
Yeah, yeah. And again, we always say that we're so happy that our producer, Earl Winfrey, sets the stage for us to be able to have these wonderful guests and to be able to shout out and speak from the heart. And that's what we're going to do a little bit of today because you haven't really heard much from Ed and I lately because we have been having our guests.
Right.
So we want to talk today how bogus these red light tickets are.
If it affects you, raise your hand.
And I know that so many people are going through this red light ticket. And I know that it's nothing but, I say it's a scam. It's suburban mayors, the city to make money. And I think it is absolutely ridiculous. At one point, they had said that they weren't going to, that they were going to take them down and look like the more they said they were going to take them down, look like the more they have put up. And it looks like and appears to me that it is targeted in certain areas too.
Yes, it is.
And one of the things, I got one about a month ago, which I contested it, and it came back double. $200. But what really and truly you have to be careful for. Now, I was getting ready to turn. I hadn't turned or any of that. But I went up to that and over that white line. And that's where they get you. You haven't did anything wrong, but you've come up past that white line.
No, I think that's just another system whereby to get capital out of the segment of the city that has the least representation. See, when you're in a part of the city where people automatically respond to injustice and they protest, they're the ones that they leave. They take the red lights down when they get too much heat on them. So they put them in districts where there's not much protest, where citizens are not used to having their demands met, because they don't demand much.
So they just go along with it.
They go right along with it. In a way, it's a good thing, because anytime you have a challenge, you have a response. When people are pressed too hard, then they respond. Wait that long, but it was teaching you that whenever there's things that you do not like, you should raise your voice. You know, because these are the people that you are paying. Your representatives are paid with your taxes, and they can't do anything they want with you. And if you don't like it, tell them so.
But do you know how many people have possibly done that, Ed? I know I have written in. Like I said, I have contested. It comes back with that same picture, with that same amount of money. And if it's not the same amount of money, it has absolutely doubled to $200. Well, and you have gotten enough of them where I don't know what you're talking about. It's a good thing. What are you talking about?
Because eventually you get tired of it. And people will respond unison in a group. You yourself doesn't mean anything. But if you can get a coordinated effort with people who are protesting and go to your state representative and your alderman and your congressman and tell them what you're not going to stand for, it will get back to the people that's collecting this money because they're using your money and they're not using it for your benefit. So if the money is being collected, for what reason? The government that does not benefit you, you should protest it.
Okay.
It's your money. So we need to get together and say, look, that I live in, we live in, and as a mass of people, as the coalition, we are protesting the way you are treating us, and that this is just a scheme to take money out of the community that a household has, the more control they are. And most governments like to control people because they have less to protest because they're too busy trying to make a living. Just what they have because you just took another $200 out of their budget. When you're not making, you're barely making
minimum wages.
Minimum wage
yeah, and then you have to pay $200 for a ticket. I'm trying to figure out what I have always said and gotten so perturbed about. I can't pay $100.
What makes you
think I'm gonna turn around and can pay $2? Then they put you on a payment plan, and I've heard people have to go through this. They put you on a payment plan, and then you pay so much of a percentage plan, and then that's more money out of your pocket, and with interest.
That's the idea. The idea is to keep you poor, broke, and hungry.
Absolutely.
And always needing and trying to catch up.
Absolutely.
So you never get ahead, or you never get even, or you never have an opportunity where you can relax and make some determinations about how your life is going to go.
If anybody has gotten a lot of, and I have to say, bogus red light tickets, you can call me at 708-223-8953. And you do have a point that we have to come together, but I wonder, and I think it falls on deaf ears anyway, because it's just something that they've made up in their minds that they're going to do.
Yeah.
People have been talking about these red light tickets and getting these tickets now.
Yeah, but the ones that have been talking about it got some action done because they did them up on the north side and they protested in mass. Them down. And they took the red light district down.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And we ought to take a
because I know we got them right in, and I'm surprised we have them in our suburban neighborhood as big as they. And I was really surprised at that.
They're going to progressively go to other neighborhoods. Less protest and less community representation. And since it's a silent war on people, you never know it. They put it on a little street where the median income is right above the poverty level.
Oh yeah, and you make one. You
barely
go right up to the light. The light haven't even changed yet, and you just go. I mean,
even if you can prove it,
next thing you know, the light is flashing on you.
Even if you can prove it, and they see you on film. Well, see there, you touched the line.
To me,
and you can't protest that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
to do that to the population or the public or the community. Now these people are just above the poverty level, and you taking $100, $200. I was down at the Department of Motor Vehicle. Had guys and families down there who were thousands of dollars in tickets, thousands, $2,000 and $3,000 in parking tickets or red light tickets.
Yeah, I know.
They on a payment plan. They take out of their budget.
That's what I'm saying.
To child's education.
And I mean, I've talked to people. They hound you too. If you haven't got that paid, they calling you. They have an attorney, I think, or somebody that's calling that collects for them for the city.
And they non-negotiable.
Yeah, because you've gotten several of them.
Several.
And we haven't been a happy camper about that at all.
No, we need to get a little more unhappy.
Yeah.
And you'll stay unhappy until you decide to do something about it.
Now, one of the streets called that another area where it's a couple of areas, but another area that they were just notorious with is like 87th and Vincennes. It was just, I mean, you go almost, it looked like it catches you just You get ready to go through the light, and the light is green, and as soon as you go, it turns red.
One thing you might want to invest in is a legal service because you need legal representation to protest these electronic because it's flawed. It's not always it's not exact science that these cameras and they have to be calibrated on a regular basis. If they're not, then there's a chance that they're wrong. And if there's a chance that they're wrong, then
It's not a chance, Ed. They are
you got to
wrong.
be presumed innocent to prove them guilty.
Yeah,
And so it's just your word against the camera, and the camera is not calibrated right.
yeah.
So
Purpose to make money. That's
yeah,
why I use the term bogus, because that's exactly what it is. It's a way for the cities to make money.
well, it's money that they can play with because they're not putting it in any type of good use.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they wouldn't be in a financial straits that they're in right now.
yeah.
But it's mismanagement of money.
Absolutely.
And in order to cover up for the mismanagement, they try to get more money.
Right.
More money.
And it's heartbreaking, like you said. People, are thousands of dollars. They need to be out here catching some of these thieves and robbers and people shooting on the expressways and going in people's homes and taking their hard earned money and break-ins and killings. They need to be doing some of that as opposed to all these tickets.
Well, it's destabilization of a neighborhood. Certain things that are happening in certain neighborhoods that are not happening in others.
And that's sad.
So,
but that's the real deal.
The real deal is that it will eventually force you to and talk to your neighbor. We don't talk to each other anymore. We live on the same block, two doors down, and never even know their name.
That's true.
So until we start communicating, we're all going to have the same problem, and no one's going to ever know it. I mean, you should need to talk to your neighbor about it. It's like, well, I don't want him in my business. That's the attitude. That's the attitude that most people have. But I'm from the South, so that's not a good way to be. As a community, we all knew what.
And you're right, because you tell me about that. But sometimes too, I guess I was raised that you should not get so familiar, and you do have to be mindful and careful too. But I know what you're saying too.
Yeah, but when you're having a situation that affects more than just you,
absolutely,
you should let that be known.
Well, that means like you should go to the mayor's meetings.
No, just do something. Do something what I did. Rosa, years ago, back in the 70s, and it was absolutely terrible. It
was terrible back then.
Regentrified.
Okay.
And after one segment of the people moved out and low-income people put in these houses, and then the protective services were taken away. I mean, that's just a formula for disaster. The property value goes down. You can do what you want. The drug dealers move in. The same old, same old. So what I decided to do on my block to protect the children, a state legalized block club, which is recognized by the state. And we registered with the state, which means that you have a voice in the community. And as president of the block club, I organize all of the people on my block. A block club, we all get together to announce our concerns. They said, no, ain't nobody gonna get together with you. Every house I went to told me the same thing.
Oh, you went to house by house?
House to house.
Okay.
And said, we'd like to organize a block club. What do you think about it? Man, you can't get these people to do that. I said, everybody on this block told me the same thing. Talking to each other. Thursday night at my house, I'm going to invite you. Block. Of course, only a few people showed up, but the few people told a few more people. And then the next month, a few more people showed up. Going on, just being nosy,
Yeah, because you let all of them in your house.
Right. There was another friend of mine. He's an older guy, and we decided we had the same idea. He said, "We can come to my house too." So we met at his house. It's a battle. And I said, whoa, this is good. I said, see, everybody in this room, people together, showed up. And then we voiced our concern. I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite the alderman to come to our meeting. Because as a block club, you have that right. Because you registered with the state. As a block club president, I invited him. I did not invite it. Captain and all of the patrolmen in the neighborhood that I had never seen until that day when they showed up in my house. I didn't know these guys worked in Roseland because they never showed up. They got shot, and they only showed up late then.
Oh my God.
So I told them, I says, you have to understand, I'm a Vietnam veteran. I was trained to protect this country. I can't protect my neighborhood. So I'm going to protect my neighborhood. I will inform you of the problems and the progress I'm making. Mr. Sherman, you can't do that. I says, why not? He says, because we're the police and we do that. I said, to my knowledge, you haven't done anything. And since I'm paying you, you would do what I ask. Just come get the bodies. He said, what? You buy? Wait a minute. I said, well, get involved. I'm going to protect my children and my family. Now, if you can't do that, guess who's going to do it? I will, because that's my job. Your job is to detain. But all that's after the fact. I got to protect the neighborhood
to keep it from happening.
So we're going to talk to the children. See, it's a communication problem that we have. Sit down and say, wait a minute. Did you get a red light ticket? Yeah. How many you get? $2,000, $3,000, $1,500? Just struggling. But why do you tolerate that out of the people that you're paying? Who told them to put that red light camera up there in the first place? What kind of accidents were we having so bad that you had to have a red light camera? But they asked us, then you need to go talk to these people that you are paying to represent you, because they're not doing a very good job. And you need to take charge of your neighborhood. Well, yes. I say, well, I don't want to know what your business is. I'm just telling you about things and subjects that pertain to our children. He said, oh, okay. And that's how we got the 105th Street Block Club organized. I went and made a sign professionally because, you know, I didn't do something
Well, you
right.
were using the red light, since that's what we're talking about. He was using a red light as an example. Because you weren't talking about it back then.
Any issue you have concern with, we are starting to learn that we have to get involved.
Well, that's
like
very
the women,
true.
The movement that just started. That's starting to reach its apex right now. All these men who've been ruling forever, not getting anywhere. When you find your bus driver is heading down the wrong road, you got to get him out the seat and find somebody else to drive this thing, or drive it yourself.
That's true.
So this is what most of the women are doing, and we need as men, we need to get behind them.
Yeah, this is our year. Strong women.
This is our decade.
Yeah,
our decade, men and women. And I'm behind the women 100%.
Well, thank you, my love.
Yes.
Thank you. You are very, very supportive. So to everyone out there, Ed is right. Get your congressmen, get your mayors and blocks that have these red lights up. We need to talk about getting them down.
Knock on your
write letters.
Right.
Now, I'll write a letter in a minute to, I used to write letters all the time to Lisa Mannequin if something wasn't sitting right with me. And one good thing about it, I can say that she would really respond.
You know, we have a bad habit over history is that alone until we feel that nothing we say even matters.
It matters. That's true.
So we stop saying things.
Yeah.
So that's a training. That's a brainwash to get you not to say anything. Well, you know, they ain't gonna do that about it no way. So you stop asking. And so when they do start responding, you stop asking. You ask not. So therefore, get involved. And if you're going to say something to people who have the power to make a change. Don't just holler at your neighbor and y'all argue about it together and go talk to the alderman or to the congressman or to whoever and tell them what your concerns are. It doesn't matter if they change anything or not. People need to know how you feel.
I totally agree with
If
that.
I don't have the power to change, I'm definitely going to tell you how I feel. If I can't
You
change
know I
anything,
do.
I'm going to let you know. You can't change. I don't care, but I'm telling you right now, that ain't going to fly. And that's what people need to do. And the powers that be need to understand and feel that.
And one thing about no, yes.
Because every no is just one step closer to the yes.
That's right. Radio.com with Zemrah and Ed. Here's the life. We're going to hear a little bit of my music from Irresistible Zemrah.
Go good.
Memory, like the corners of my mind. Misty water colors memory for the way we got a picture of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we could it be that it was all so simple then, or rewritten every line. And if we had a chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memory, maybe beautiful, and much too painful to remember the things we used to forget. So with the laughter, when we remember, whenever we remember, baby, the way we, can you remember the way? Can you remember the way we were, baby? Can you remember? Scared rejects all the smiles left behind. It was all so simple then, simple then. Remember, baby. I remember what's in the book. I remember what's at the door. Memories. I remember children always enjoying their days. Memories. May be beautiful, yeah, When we remember. You're back with Here's the Life with Zemrah. Yes, and we just finished up. That's another one of my songs, doing it the way Zemrah does it, the way we were. It, back in the day, like it was describing when things were so much different, and they really were. The way we were, that's a beautiful tune. And I made it into a steppers set.
Yeah,
A steppers tune rather. So we were just talking about the red light tickets, and we just want to we're going to conclude with that portion, but we just wanted to make sure that our seniors understand to be very, very mindful, very careful. And when you get them tickets, you need to take them to your aldermen, your mayors, and report that, and just contest that. So we say that to our seniors that are still out here driving and trying to go where they need to go to take care of their business. Some seniors are still working, and you don't have any money to be given away.
No.
So you make sure that you do that. To you.
Zemrah said it.
Yes. Now, he is going to be coming up soon. We're still working on it. And I'm so excited about Love is Possible, and we know that it is. And so, for those that participated with my fundraiser, I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you as always. And we are definitely, you will not be sorry. We're working on it to make sure that it's just right, and that it'll be everything that I want it to be. So we got a lot of originals, like I said, with Wilkes, some lyrics by Zemrah, and some of the pieces that we got. I'm going to be very, very proud and very, very happy to release to you.
And all of your donations are being carefully guarded.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll make sure that we keep you posted, and on everything with that CD. Well, speaking of Love is Possible, and we know it is, I cannot believe how fast on. Today is the 30th, and hey,
shot right through it.
I'm telling you, Thursday's the first. I cannot believe it. So we're saying that it's our month coming up, Black History Month, and then that sweet day, Valentine's Day. Tell us a little bit about Valentine's Day, Ed.
Valentine's Day. Talk about February 1st. Well, February was chosen to be Black History Month. Why? Because it's the shortest month in the year.
Okay, it is.
But we can take lemons and make lemonade.
And we always do.
And we can do that. So you give us, and we can stretch that out to June if we want to.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. We can do whatever because we are creative people. So therefore, February and every month and every holiday is always indicated by some type of symbol, some type of decoration, some type of celebration. And I think Black History Month should definitely be one of those months. And I have an idea and a suggestion that doing Black History Month starting this year, or matter of fact, there's no time like the present. We start this year. History Month, every family should have one piece of African garment or culture that they wear on that particular day or that particular month.
During the month.
During the month of February. It's going to church.
Well, a lot of the churches do that. Reverend Wright's church, Trinity does that.
I'm starting a movement. One day in the month, if not every day, or every day you go out or go to church, you wear one piece of garment. Find a store. We will create a store. We will make stores popular.
No, we're not. So
yes, the demand will demand it. I don't care if it's just a shama. We call it a scarf that goes around your neck. It's made of kente cloth. or any other garment that you have, just that one piece, or a crown, or kippah, we call it. One piece of African garment during the month of February to show your cultural integrity. I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay, just
What do you
put it
think
out
about
there.
that
Don't say
idea?
you're going to.
Tell me what you think about that idea. Tell me what you think. Give me a call and tell me what you think about that idea. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Mainly because I have a few pieces already.
I mean, the culture is beautiful. It depends on your mindset. Some people love it. Some people don't.
Depends on how you wear it.
Right. Because
And
they do have some sharp
some
pieces.
royal garments.
Yeah.
That's what they were meant for.
Yeah.
So, we can do it right. I think it should start this year. Put it out there. Ask your friends. Tell them one day during the month, take to work, to church, to anywhere. Wear one piece of culture. We call it culture.
All righty.
What do you think?
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. And as far as Valentine's Day is concerned, that was started by back in 1922. The Brock Candy Company decided that one day during the month you should buy all our candy.
And then everybody joined in.
That was a brilliant idea.
Oh yeah.
Just like the Catholic Church said, you should eat fish on Friday. So yeah, eat my fish, and get some candy. And in February, get you a piece of garment and wear it. And every family should have a piece. Now in Africa, every family has certain colors. So even though the garment that they wore was different styles or different designs, and 4 or 5 colors, same colors. So it's like a family. Everybody in the family, the kids, the mother, they had all different, but they were made of the same colors. So that would be a good tradition to start.
Well, that's not a right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fixing to say. That's already a culture.
Yeah, but it's not a culture here. Problem about culture. We don't have a culture. That's why we have no place to redress our grievances. Because our culture doesn't have the institutions to do that. The be and they look at you like you're crazy. Yeah, right, we'll take it. No, they don't. So therefore, I'm saying, start your own tradition.
Well, it's something. Let me say to do that.
Well, everybody. Yeah. I want to make it a concentrated in a singular idea that everyone thinks about this during the same time, in the same month. During the month of February, think about find you an Afrocentric store and pick up one piece of garment. Small piece. I don't care if it's a scarf or a cap or anything that you wear during that month. And every time you need some culture, you have to at least have that one piece that you can wear. And we're going to escalate that to a parade one day.
Ed and the culture and Africa, he is too much.
You're talking about, that's where I came from. That was my motherland. We call it the motherland because everything grew. That was the birthplace of civilization. Read it. That's what it says. That's the history for thousands of years. As far as we are here in America, we just got here. What, 300-400 years ago? We talking thousands of years? Come on now.
Hey.
All right.
So back to Valentine's Day and love.
Buy you some flowers. I don't know about the candy because she might be doing a little dieting. I mean, I need that candy.
No, they always want a little candy. Turtles. Their Fannie Mae doing their Fannie Mae
that's
thing.
My favorite turtle.
I know. He loves chocolate, period.
Yeah. Keep it moving, like we say. Keep it moving, keep active, and you can do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
In moderation.
Absolutely. Well, that's what we say. Because back to what Dr. Stephanie Coleman was saying about resolutions. But in February, for the love month, you can go ahead on and get you some candy and enjoy your chocolates.
Well,
You deserve it.
if you manage your life right, you can and do the things that are always do, and not in a negative way, and stay away from those things. Certain times you can treat yourself to just about anything you
Oh,
want.
I agree with
You
that.
make yourself
Absolutely.
happy because ain't nobody else trying to make you happy.
That's right. Well, you got to find happiness, of course. As a matter of fact, that's a segment that we're going to have. Hopefully, in maybe a couple of weeks, we're going to start it out here where we're going to have our male and female relationship start series. And we're going to start it out here, and then we're going to have an outside place where we.
Yeah, we're gonna open up that can, ain't we? Oh yeah.
Because one of the questions that has been asked and that we will definitely ask, men will not listen to women. And that, I think,
What you say?
why men won't listen to women. And so we're going to definitely, that's going to be very, very interesting. And we're going to have some fantastic people on the panel. And we had that a couple of years ago. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
We had Bishop Carlton Pearson. We had Reginald Torian. Unfortunately, my guy is gone. But and then we had Jeffrey, another brother, on it, and then Pamela Wilkes. No, that was Pat.
Right.
Pat, Patricia Creighton's son, Josh, was on it. I mean, they were just phenomenal.
Well, we got a chance for the guys to sit down and speak their minds.
Yes.
Because, see, a lot of times when it comes down to African American men, we don't get a chance to be asked anything about how we feel about anything. Yeah, I think, yeah, I know that.
Okay.
I can ask her, Earl tell you.
And the producer of that told me, yeah, that's right.
Hey, guys, know. Hey, y'all hear me, don't you? They'll tell you what they want you to know and what you should be doing, but nobody's going to ask you how you feel about it. They don't. Nobody else. Since the powers that be in the world that be in the authorities, they never do. But they not do. They don't do it anyway. They tell you. So guys don't get a chance to talk about anything until they probably get together, over a drink or something like that.
Express themselves. Well, we're going to give you definitely an opportunity to be able to and say whatever it is, because that's what we want. We want you to be able to voice.
You better be careful what you ask for now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that well, you know, that's what we had. It was open and honest. It was wonderful. And then the following month we had the women. We had Dr. Gwendolyn Odom. We had Patricia Creighton. We had Hermine Hartman, and we had Gina Pearson. And I mean, it was phenomenal.
It was eye opening.
Yeah.
It was amazing at the things that the women think about and talk about that concern them.
That men are not really aware of,
and vice versa. That's the importance of communicating.
Absolutely.
What we are all thinking and feeling and going through, and assumingly by ourselves, and we're really not alone.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes the specialty of the month of February, the Love Month. Gather and express how you feel. I mean, that's a great time too to give an engagement ring.
It might be 28 days, but we're gonna make them hot.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to have that segment during the month of February, and then it will escalate and take off from there. So I want you to like me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Go to Zemrah1@yahoo.com and send me a hi if you have something that you'd like for us to talk about. And we keep our wonderful guests coming, and then when we don't have a guest, that's when you got.
And we talk about everything.
There you go.
Let me know.
Yeah. So we're going to hear another piece from Irresistible Zemrah. And I'm so excited to hurry up and be coming so you can hear some of my music from Love is Possible. And you better know that it is. We have coming up next Tony Duncan with Truth Seeker. My funny Valentine, sweet cometh Valentine, You make me smile with your heart. Ooh, yes. Your lips are laughable and photographable. Yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? Don't you go and change, not a half for me. Nor if you really care for me.
Stay, let all Valentine stay, stay, stay.
Won't you stay? 'Cause each day is My Funny Valentine. That is a song that never ever goes out, and everybody just loves that song. And it doesn't. And that's what's something about our music. It really doesn't. Standards are standards. They're going to always be standards. And I think that's why I, as an artist, love jazz because you can interpret it any way you want. It tells a story, like I always say, and it always has it has meaning.
And it can apply to anyone, no matter what color you are, what you look like, or anything.
Yeah, I mean,
you put your story to it.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites, and I always get asked to perform that. And whatever show I do.
Do you know why?
I beg your pardon?
Do you know why you always get asked to perform it?
I think because it's a song again that tells a story, and that I tell it very well.
You do.
Yes,
that you really do. But the story is that person is very perfect for somebody else. You may not look, like a movie star or anything, but you're funny, Valentine. You may look a little funny, but you're my Valentine.
I like the way you put that.
And you may not be,
now you're not talking about me.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
I'm talking about. That's why it resonates with so many people.
Yeah.
Because my Valentine is maybe a little weird, maybe a little funny, may not speak right, may not talk right, but he's my Valentine.
I like that.
That's what Valentine's. That's why that song resonates with so many people. You're my funny Valentine.
Yeah.
Nobody else, but you're my Valentine.
I love that. Ed interprets songs very, very well too. It doesn't take him long to interpret a song. He's very good at that, and that's why I love him so much. And he is my funny Valentine.
Oh,
he is funny, so he is my Valentine. But just want to say that to all of you out there, and our segment is Here's to Life. And one of the things that we want to see you do is to make sure that you live your life to the fullest and embrace life. I always say that when you embrace life, life will certainly embrace you back, and live your life to the finest. Just do whatever you can do, give whatever you can give back, because when you give, all you give is all you get, as they say in the Here's the Life song. It's such a phenomenal song. That's why matter of fact, it's going to be on my upcoming CD too. Made a little, but it's going to be fabulous
Zemrah twist.
Because this song just says it all. It has such a tremendous message in it, and it just again, it's a song that it pulls you in, and it has such a wonderful meaning
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
what songs should do. They should resonate with you. They should build the spirit within you. That makes it memorable.
Yes.
So you don't forget. So you have something you can relate to. In times when times get hard, you can always sing a song.
And that is a song that you can definitely, that just fills the spirit. Every time I sing that song, it doesn't just fill my spirit and my it just touches everyone that I'm singing to, and it just it does it just and just vibrant song that say is it's a powerful message in that
Be
song.
great. Do like Dr. King said. Everybody can be great.
Oh yeah,
because everybody can serve.
that's right. Everybody can do whatever it is, and again, go for your dreams. We always say that as long as you can walk, talk, and breathe, that is my motto. You just don't let nothing stop you, nothing detain you. You just go for the gusto, and definitely don't let age be a factor letting your dreams uh, wind up 6 feet under. And that's where a lot of dreams, that's where they say most dreams are,
in the graveyard.
in the graveyard. So you want to make sure that you happen to you. If you are 20, 25, if you're 40, 45, if you're 105, and you can keep moving and grooving, then you just do just that.
At 85 years old, I'm going to cut a CD.
Not, and he probably will. This brother knows.
Hey,
I think you do. We'll make sure that you do. And what will you title it?
I'm
It'll have to be a blues
at
song.
85, yeah. At 85, I'm cutting a CD. Can't wait.
I'm going to make sure my baby does that too. I can't wait either. Again, coming up next, we have the awesome Tony Duncan bringing you Truth Seekers. And I mean, he seeks the truth. And you listen up for him. He comes up next. We're here every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Here's the Life with Zemrah. Let's hear another one of my songs before we close out.
Seek, and you shall find.
Yeah. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mommy, she's so fine. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, then you will spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But until that morning comes, there is nothing to trouble you with mommy and daddy standing by. Summertime and your living's made comfortable. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high, high. Oh, daddy's rich and your mommy, she's so fine. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, then you will spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But until that morning comes, there is nothing gonna trouble you with mommy and daddy standing by. Summertime and the living is easy. You're back here at IntellectualRadio.com with Zemrah and my baby,
Hey, hey.
Ed. And we want to give a shout out to one of our favorite people who we love and adore, and that is none other than Bishop Carlton Pearson on his upcoming movie come Sunday. We want you to check it out. You go to YouTube and you can see some of the trailer. And he's getting raving reviews, and we're so proud of him. It is his story, and it's going to be phenomenal because he is a phenomenal man, and we have the actors and actresses. I know
Extraordinaire.
absolute, yes, extraordinaire. So we wish him a lot of blessings, and we just go and check it out. Go to YouTube come Sunday. Yeah. So again, we're here every Tuesday, 7. And one of the things I want to tell you, I'm back at Buddy Guys on the 4th of March. So I want you to come out. The food is good, no cover charge. The music is good. And
Music is great.
yeah, we enjoyed when I did my holiday show back in December. And they're bringing me back on the 4th of March. So it's on a Sunday evening at 5 o'clock. It's 2 shows. It's over at 8:15, and it is absolutely wonderful, bringing you some all new music. And I'm
That's
gonna
Buddy
throw in
Guys
there a
right over
couple
there
of
on.
blues songs
Buddy
for
Guys
you.
right over there in Wabash, right?
Yeah, 700 South Wabash.
Right.
Yeah,
740
the
South
food
Wabash.
is wonderful,
Oh,
and the prices are good. And what is really, really good about it,
hello.
yeah. So again, you're here at IntellectualRadio.com. I am Zemrah. You have a wonderful, wonderful, fantastic night and the rest of your week. Good
All
evening.
right. Speak up.
He's a manifestation of my dream. We must have been